In Jesus' name. Abraham, our father, was asked by one king, Abimelech. Abimelech was not a God-fearing man. And look at this. Wrong assumption, chicken-mindedness, and through lying, he lost his wife. Genesis chapter 20. The Bible said, the moment Abimelech took Abraham's wife, that very night, God came to him. You know what God said? This is the opening speech of God in that dream that night. He said, Abimelech, I have news for you. Verse 2, he said, you are a dead man. What did I do? What he said, it's not about what you do. Verse 7, he said, would you restore that man's wife back to him? See, you don't know the heart of your father. Can I introduce him to you tonight, please? He said, restore her. Somebody say, restore. And that's precisely what Abimelech did the moment he woke up. Lot, his nephew, was a one greedy, rebellious young man. He thought his time to make it has come. Ran out from under the protective cover of his nephew, of his uncle. Went to Sodom and Gomorrah. It was not long before he was caught up in a conflict between two kings. Became a captive and a refugee. The news came to his uncle, and Abraham gathered a few hands and some allies, and they went and broke him free and brought him back. Even though it was out of his own rebellion, and sometimes, most of the times when we lose certain things, it's out of self-infliction, self-inflicted loss. And yet, Abraham, through God's help, was able to restore and recover him. I want to declare and prophesy over your life. Everything that the enemy may have stolen from you, restoration begins when again? Now! See, I don't know how. It seems I'm more determined than all of you. I say your restoration begins when? Now! Sometimes you have to demand certain things before you get it. And now that's the point I'm going to end up with. So let me move on. Our God is a God of restoration. Don't have any mistake about it. He is more than eager, more than desirous to restore and to give you back whatever you have lost. First, what is restoration? That word restoration simply means to give back, to repay. It means to recompense or to pay off a debt. When that word restoration is used in the Bible, always and all the times, it means three things. Number one, restoration means to receive back more than what was lost. Say that with me. To receive back more than what was lost. When Abraham eventually got his wife restored, look at Genesis 20 and 14. The Bible said he did not only get back the wife that in his cowardice he lost, but the Bible said Abimelech took sheep and oxen and male and female servants and gave them back to Abraham and then restored Sarah's wife. So he got more than what was lost. And that's what restoration means. Second meaning when the Bible uses the word restoration. So if you are expecting God to restore something, I want you to know, number one, that restoration means, as far as God is concerned, it means if he's restoring something, it means you are going to get more than what was lost. Secondly, it means a return to a state far better. Far better. Somebody say far better. No, only those who want something far better say it. Far. A return to a state far better than the first and the original state of that thing before it was lost. Look at Lot, an example I just referred to. When Lot was rescued by his uncle and he came back, he was an ordinary citizen in Sodom. But in Genesis chapter 19, where the angels, after meeting with his uncle, Abraham, came to Sodom to destroy it, guess where the angels met Lot? Verse 1. Bible said he was sitting at the gate. In those days, that's where the